up, everybody? It's your girl, Ci'Ara Desaree. Once again, I am coming to send my love your way. And today, I'm so happy that you decided to click on this video. And as you can see by the title, this is going to get a little bit deep. And with this one, I'm kind of going to go there and be very transparent with some of my experiences. I was idle because I was chasing idols. And when that came to me, I did just that because I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? What is happening? So I just was stressed, okay? So in my stressful time, I think what I turned to, I was feeling empty. You know, I was feeling very empty because I didn't want to talk to nobody, kind of put myself in isolation. And then, I kind of turned to dating apps. Cause I've been single for a while, and I'm not proud to say that, but I can honestly be real with y'all right now and say every time that I've had an opportunity to be single, I've always tried to get out of it prematurely. And with that said, me trying to leave something prematurely, I'm not fully developed in the way that I need to be right for the right one. Also, with me prematurely trying to get out of a situation, I'm off guard. I don't know everything that God knows. I don't see everything God sees. I don't have the plan for my future or this random person's future. I'm just winging it based off of what I see. But again, I was sad. I felt empty. I wanted to be filled. I wanted to feel like I was going to finally have an opportunity to smile, finally have an opportunity to give my son the role model that I felt like he needed. You know what I'm saying? In a man. All of this I'm trying to do by my hand. And I'm praying my way through. God, please, just show me if it's your will. Let him call me. Dumb stuff that don't even mean that God really talking to you. I was that girl. I was that girl and not allowing it to happen. But in the process, it became an obsession for me. It became this thing where I felt like it was a full-time job. I had to find a man who met this qualification or these qualifications. He had to look this way. He had to have this amount of kids or this amount of money or have this type of upbringing. I mean, just going down the list, spinning my wheels, okay? On top of that, I'm pulling from a pool of people that I don't know where their backgrounds are coming from. Random people that are probably on these apps for the same reasons as me because they're prematurely trying to get out of something. They haven't fully been healed. But this became my thing. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with the idea of being loved by a man. I told myself, and I had prayed. I was like, God, all I want is just your love for me personified through a man. I already But what I failed to understand is that does not come off the strength of me. And because I was putting so much of my energy, so much of my time, so much of my self into trying to do something that God never asked me to do, I found myself becoming stagnant. Like, I wasn't doing the things that made me smile. I wasn't helping people whom I felt like I could have been helping. My whole focus was trying to find a man, trying to be wifey, and trying to get out of the situation that I put myself in. Okay. And I don't have no regrets because I learned from this entire situation. But I got on here to let y'all know that when you are trying to do things off of your strength, when you are trying to do things out of God's timing, you always gonna end up back at square one. Me. Back at square one in regard to making sure that I'm taking care of my broken pieces before I put myself out there to link up with another broken person. And I feel like that's what a lot of us try to do, and it's not right. And I had to go through it in order to learn, but I could have saved myself some tears, some frustration. I didn't have to be involved in a whole lot of confusion if I just would have utilized that singleness and went through the pain instead of trying to run from it. I probably would have met my husband by now. Maybe. Who knows, And I find it is so hard for me. It's easier for me to run ahead of God than it is for me to be still and wait for him. And I can admit that. And because of that, I'm sitting back in time out. He's showing me that he loves me, but I'm back in time out because nah, Ci'Ara, I ain't tell you to do that, you know? And I'm cool with that. You know, I don't regret anything that I've done. I'm proud of myself for going through that to finally, because I feel like when you have an awakening and when you get fed up and tired of doing the same things over and over and over again, you stop. But God is so patient. He's so kind. He's going to allow us to keep doing that dumb stuff until we get ready, until we are tired, because he realizes that when we are finally tired, that means that that's the ultimate surrender. And a lot of us run because we don't want to do the inside job or the inside work that it takes. But I feel like as soon as I started putting myself first, after God, it was God, myself, my health, my happiness, my kid. When I started getting all of that in order, things started happening for me. No, I don't have a husband yet, but I feel like if God was to place him in front of me today versus back in January, I would be better prepared because of what he took me through. Trust your process. You know, don't try to run so soon. Don't try to chase after idols, because in the process of you chasing, you're going to miss out either the lessons that God has for you, the blessings that God has for you, or the people that God needs you to help. You know what I'm saying? So if you put God first and you stop chasing, stand still long enough to just feel him bless you, you'll see that you're making the right decision by staying in God's will. And eventually, and I'm gonna look back at this video one day when I do meet my husband, because this time I'm telling you, I am going to be committed to waiting for God. I'm not gonna pick out no random Devontae, Joe, Day Day, and Michael, because God could have I'm not even gonna say the name. God could have a nice gentleman for me on the other side of this, but I have to do the work first. And I want y'all to understand that it's okay to do your work in a single season. Make the best of it, and then you may not have to stay there as long. Because I was kicking and screaming. I'm not going front. Kicking, screaming, trying to figure out what I needed to do, trying to make me feel like I knew better than God. But God was sitting there like, all right, Ci'Ara, go ahead, do you. I'll be right here when you're done. And he's faithful. He was right there when I was done. And now he got me back on track, and I'm here to help you guys as well. We're going to be all right. To all my single moms out there, it's okay. We might have made a big mistake in the beginning, but our child still loves us. Our child still needs us. Don't feel like you are less than a woman because you may not have a man. Your time is going to come, and even if it doesn't, God is the best man that you could ever want to care for you, and that's facts. So I hope that you guys were able to take something from this. If you weren't, but you know that somebody is in need, help me sow the seed, okay? Just share if you can, because sharing is caring, right? So until we meet again, guys, make sure you do everything in your power to be you, do you, but most importantly, stay true. Always and forever. I love you. Mwah.